guys, so I'm here today with what I think is a fun video. I want to share with you my favorite eye brushes. This was requested to talk about some of my favorite brushes before, and I just haven't gotten around to it, and so I thought I'd break it up and just show you all of the eye brushes that I go to on a daily basis. Now, when you see that I have this many I'm going to talk about, I don't go to them all every day, but in a week, I've grabbed all of these typically in a week. So I thought I'd share with you. I have a couple different brands. I don't vary a ton with my eye brushes, but I just wanted to share with you my thoughts, show you what I'm using. Hopefully you'll find it interesting. Maybe you'll see something you want to pick up, or maybe you see something that you think will work better, and you can totally let me know in the comments. And some things are used for everyday looks, and some things are used when I'm doing something special. So I'll start with one that is a specialty brush. It is a Sigma Eye Liner E05, and it looks just like this, like a fine little pinpoint, like a itty bitty little paintbrush. And I only use this when I'm wearing gel eyeliner. Recently I talked about the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner in black scotch, and I think I showed this in the video. This is perfect for gel liner for me. It used to intimidate me with a tiny, tiny little brush, but once you just get comfortable and, you know, just do it a couple of times. Maybe if you want to try this brush with a gel liner, try it before you're like have to get ready to go out, so you can like take it off if you don't like it. But I think it's really easy. If you get too much on the brush, you can just wipe it off, and it's just perfect. It's just I just love this so much with a gel liner. Talk about two others that I use with liners or to smudge out. And I also want to say these brushes need to be washed, and I think I might do that soon, but I didn't want to hold up the video or have them all wet when I was trying to do this. So bear with me. I apologize if you think it's gross to look at somebody's dirty brushes, but this is an old one. It is my MAC 266, and it is an angled eyeliner brush. It looks just like that. I like the angle on this. This one has maintained its shape so well. And this one is the Sigma Small Angle E65. And it's a little bit less like harsh of a, like I'll show these together. See what I'm saying? What do I use these for? The Sigma one I tend to use, recently I've been trying to use up this Urban Decay eyeliner pencil, this black one, and I can't find my sharpener. Anyway, even when I sharpen it, it has a very wide, dull point, and I don't like to use that directly on my eyes. So I just take this, and if you guys ever haven't tried this, you probably should. And you just dip it like this on the liner, and then just do your little line. These are good for smudging your eyeliner out. I have used both of these with gel liner, and I think they work fine for gel liner. I just feel like sometimes I have a little more control over this skinny, more pencil kind. But these are great for smudging your upper lash line, great for working with pencil liners, and I would say that I use one of these probably a couple times a week. I just go back and forth, it just depends. Okay, talking about smudging under your eye, the Sigma Smudge E21 is awesome. I love it. It has a small angled edge. It's very dense, but it's soft. I had one from Sonia Kashuk before that I tried to use, and it was so dense, which I thought was great, but it was so hard. It like hurt underneath. But this it's got flex to it. It's a flexible brush, and I really like it. It just gets right up under there. It's easy to use. I use this mainly when I'm putting a powder underneath. Like today I have a powder, as two powders actually. I'm using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet today, and I have a darker shade right here that I used with this, and then I came here with a lighter one. So I really do like this brush. And like I said, I tried to use the Sonia Kashuk one, but just didn't work for me, and I really like this one. I want to go ahead and say, I know a lot of you don't care for Sigma products. Maybe I'm generalizing too much, but I know some of you don't care for Sigma products, and I like a lot of their products, and then there's some of their face brushes are hard for me because they shed so much. I haven't noticed shedding in my eye brushes. I think they've held up great, and I can't complain about them. So let's see. What am I going to go to next? Let's do concealer brushes. I have two different concealer brushes. I did use these this week, so that's why they look dirty. Both are Sigma. It's the Sigma Precision Tapered P86, and it looks like so. Super soft. I love the angle. I feel like I can get up in here if I want to. Sometimes I like to just use my fingers. I think fingers work great. It warms up product. You have control over where it's going. It's gentle if you use your ring finger. But sometimes I just don't feel like it, and I want to go with, you know, more of a soft brush that I just don't have to worry about, that blends it out. And I reach for this one a lot. You can tell. You can tell I reach for that one a lot. I think it's great. I just really like the shape. I think it's a perfect size just to knock it out, get it in there. And then this is one I did use today, actually. Sigma Concealer F70. It's a tiny little flat brush, you can see. And this is more for, I think for me, pinpointing little spots you just want a little extra concealer on. Maybe pinpointing a little bit around your nose. Sometimes if I notice I have a little bit of concealer that's collected in a line under here, we know how that is. Instead of taking my finger, because it's so close to my lash line, I just take this and hit it, and it takes care of the problem. But really like the feel of these. They're soft. They don't feel harsh on my skin or anything like that. Okay, one brush that's specialty that I hauled before Christmas? I can't remember. I think it was before Christmas. And just started using recently, and I was like, oh, I love it. Is the Sigma Pro Cream Shadow. It's number 28, and it looks like this. It's fluffy, but it's dense. I used it the other day with the Bobbi Brown Smoky Topaz. That's a gel cream formula. It was so easy to work with. Oh my gosh. And before that, I used it with some of my Fusion Mono, the Dior. This is Chimere. Wow, where have I been? Instead of using my finger and wasting so much product, this baby works fabulously. I can't believe I just started to use it, but I wanted to talk about it because I was like, if you need a brush for a cream product, this is it. I just love it. And I'm sure you can use this for other things. If you got this and you didn't want a special concealer brush, you could probably use it for that too. But I just love it for my cream shadows, and I'm so glad to have it. I really think these Sigma Pro brushes are worth the money. I used to be a MAC, like not a MAC snob, but I used to think that if you got a nice brush, it needed to be MAC. That was years even before YouTube. I'll tell you why later. But I just see now that there are other brands, and Sephora holds it down with these pro brushes. Okay, now these are more every single day. This one is Sigma Eye Shading E55. It's the shorter length bristles. Love it. Packed tight, perfect. What I use this for, and what I only use this for, is for highlighting underneath my eyebrow. It fits perfectly. It packs the color. I do it here, and then I'll dab it in here and in here. Done. I have used this before shading like maybe the inner part of my eye, but I just tend to like this for, you know, underneath my brow and in my inner corners, and I think it's fabulous. Love it. And then typically I go to the Sigma Large Shader, which is an E60, like this. Love it. This is my everyday packing on shadow on the movable part of your lid. Seriously, I use this baby every day. I probably should have a couple more of these, or I probably should at least try some other brands to get a few more, because I'm constantly taking a wet wipe and like trying to spot cleaner, you know, because you don't want to mix too many colors, then you've got muddy color. But anyway, love this, and seriously, I use it every day. It really does pack the color and lay down the color beautifully. Now, talking of putting like all over shadow on the movable part of your lid, I hauled this one too the same time that I hauled the other one from Sephora, and it looks like this. and it is the Pro All Over Shadow Brush, and it's number 12. It's large. I remember when I hauled this, I thought, I don't know if this is exactly the one I want. Like there was a MAC one that was bigger, and I was like, I think I really want that one. I'm really, really happy with this. Just look at the shape of it. It does a great job just laying. You don't have to be precise with this brush. It just takes the shadow. I use this a lot when I'm using lighter colors. For example, this Natural Vigor Mineralized Eyeshadow by MAC. One's like, wow, it's dusty. I used it the other day. Like this, you just dust it in and you go all over. Like, it's really hard, I think, to mess up with this brush. It's soft, but it definitely puts the color down, and I really like having this. So, let's see. This is, okay, my next brush is the reason why I thought MAC was the be-all end-all of brushes, because this is hands down my most favorite brush of all time is the MAC 224 brush, and it looks like this. It is a shadow brush, it's a crease brush, it's anything you want it to be. Let me see. I kept my old one, I don't really use it much anymore. I mean, everything's all off of it, and just look at it. It's seen better days, but this baby lasted me for probably, and I still use it. Oh, gosh, how long ago did I have this? It was way before I met Wes. This is probably 13 years old. Love it. I will always be with this brush. I've given this brush before as a gift. It's just easy, you guys. This is what I put those matte shades in my crease. Sometimes if I don't want to get all technical and I have two brushes that I'm going to show, I could really do a whole look with this brush and call it a day. On the lid, in the crease, a darker shade, you know, to kind of tie it all together. This is like, you know that 5-in-1 tool? Like when you're painting, there's a 5-in-1. This is kind of what this is. It is perfect, and it's a little pricey. It's 20 some bucks for a brush, but this is hands down a brush that I will never, ever, ever be without. I love it. Okay, and then another one that I think is a magical brush is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40. It is larger than the MAC 224, so I don't use this one to put color down. I use this strictly for blending. This blends out everything. If you've made a mistake and you're like, oh no, I put down too much color, this is the brush that you want. This is the brush that I get, or a fluffy brush like this. This is the brush that just blends like a dream, and like I said, I haven't had any problems with my Sigma eye brushes. I adore them. But yeah, this is one that I think is a good brush to have, and I feel like beginners in makeup, they need a couple of these, because this can be like a magic eraser, you know, like the white magic erasers. This can be helpful if you are like, oh poo, what did I do? Like today I got a little heavy-handed on one eye over the other, and this fixed it. I didn't have to restart my makeup. Okay, the last two, this one is actually kind of clean, but I had stained it somehow. MAC 217, it's a white bristle brush, and it looks like this, and I use this probably once a week or so. I'm talking about it because it's gotten a lot of love in the past. In the last week though, I did not grab this one, but this is good for more concentrated color, well, putting down color in a more concentrated area. That's how I would use it, to kind of pack color in. You could use it other ways, but I don't like a brush like this for all over color. It's more for concentrated areas, maybe a little bit of crease work. But speaking of crease work, this one has become my best friend. It is, sorry Mindy, it is a Sephora Pro Tapered Crease in number 19. By the way, the Sephora brushes, two of these Sephora brushes were recommended by my friend Mindy. You guys that are new don't know, she is a part of the channel, is a part of my blog, our blog, and is just off on a break right now. But for those of you who've been around, you probably saw her talk about these. Anyway, it's phenomenal. Look at that. It has such a nice point. All of these brushes are thick, but they are, what am I looking to say? They are thick, but they are firm at the same time. Like, not too firm, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're built to do the job. I use this today with just the darker color in the outer part of my crease, like the V work, if you guys want to do V work. You know what I mean? That's what I use this for. This has become the best brush because you have a lot of precision with it. You can get in there, you can hit it, dot it, move it around, and there you go. I adore this. Love, love, love it. Okay, there you have it, girls. And guys, maybe. All of my favorite eye brushes. I would love to know down below what is one of your, like I said, the MAC 224 is my all-time favorite. Like, do you guys have one that's your all-time favorite? Totally let me know. I hope this was helpful to you. I will try to leave links for the stuff below. I used to be a Sigma affiliate. Somehow, I guess we didn't re-sign up for that, so if I leave a link for Sigma below, it will not be, I'll just leave their website, I guess. It will not be an affiliate link because we haven't re-signed up for that yet. But anyway, I will try to, like I said, leave links below in case you want to purchase any of them. But thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed showing you some of my go-to eye brushes. And maybe I'll come back with a favorite face edition for brushes. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!